Really quickly, before you skip, let me just say one thing. These builds that I give you guys are templates, okay? They are just something that you can use to reference your own build. Now, listen, the reason I'm saying that is because I have made like 5 different 6-9s this year. And they have all been good for different metas and different playstyles that I do. However, this is the current playstyle that I'm doing. I'm going to be using this build for Pro-Am. And the reason I'm making this build is because my 610 doesn't have the fast jump shots. There's nothing wrong with my 610. It's just personally, I like the fast jump shot. Now, look, I'll be the first YouTuber to tell you that there is not any best build, best center build for you, okay? Because the way people play changes, the way you play changes. The meta of the game changes. This is more of a corner sitting build, a power forward build for Pro-Am as well. So if you guys are looking for that, this is perfect. You could use this on the 2s, the 3s, and 5s. That's what I'm going to be using it on. Obviously, you can't use it on the 1s court. And then I'm also going to be showing you guys my jump shot. Now, the jump shot is different, okay? The jump shot that I use is, I ain't gonna lie, it's the best jump shot in the game. For spot ups, at least, that have the same 3-pointer that I have. All of the stats are A+ besides one, and that one stat literally doesn't matter, so who cares? But anyways, let's get straight into the build. Now, really quick, before we start the video, I would like to give a big shout out to Ignite Grinders for helping me grind this build. They are cheap, reliable. If you guys need a new build, make sure to hit them up. They will get you right and max out your build for a good price in a very short amount of time. The links will be in the description, but let me show you guys how to make the build. Now, I'm not going to do the long process of me upgrading each stat individually, showing you guys the build. I'm just going to show it right here. If you guys would like to watch, I will be explaining why I upgraded what I upgraded, why I did what I did. If you just like to copy it blindly and, you know, just trust me, I appreciate it. You know, I won't let you down, but it's up to you. So obviously 6'9", I want to be as tall as possible with getting the best jump shots. I want to have that fast jump shot speed, because when you hit 6'10", that's when the jump shot speed changes. 242. So I wanted to have a 79 speed, and I like having a fat center because it basically makes your hitbox bigger for taking people out of dunks and box out animations and stuff like that. It basically just makes it literally just makes your player fatter. It makes his area bigger, if that makes sense. So I went as high as I could while keeping a 79 speed. I think 79 speed is good. Anything lower than that, I think you shouldn't have, because it's hard to play in the pick and roll for that. Wingspan, obviously, want to max out, and then body shape, I just put build to make my player look big. Now, for finishing, I went with an 84 driving dunk. That's because I personally am very good at skill dunking. I'm very good at greening them. So say it's end of the shot clock and my guard is box. He hits me in the corner and he needs me to get a last second bucket. I can get that skill dunk. Usually it gives you the quick drops anyway, so you're good with an 80 driving dunk if you want, and then you can just put the extra stuff on whatever else you want to put it on. But me personally, I'm really good at the skill dunk, so I like to get contacts too. I like to listen, it's a big momentum thing if you slam their center to the ground or something, you know what I mean? And then the standing dunk, all you really need is a 45 for like the basic standing dunk animations. However, that brought me up to a 49 because I got an 84 driving dunk. So if you do put it down to an 80, you can keep your standing dunk at 45 minimum. If you want to have it higher, you can. You know, standing dunks are OP in this game. For the shooting, now, I need to make this be known. Minimum, you want 17 shooting badges because you want to be able to core gold catch and shoot and then put on silver deadeye. Now, I get +2 shooting, or I get like +5 badges. After the season, it'll be +6. So I added 2 badges to the shooting to make it 17. Now, if you don't have that +2, I would recommend putting 17 on this. Just up the mid-range a little bit to get 17 to get core catch and shoot gold. And then silver deadeye, of course. I ain't gonna lie, deadeye is incredibly good. The little open shots that like don't feel open because like they're a little bit contested, those shots, Deadeye basically makes those wide open. Like, it's a great badge. I would definitely recommend using if you're a spot up. But yeah, the shooting's pretty self-explanatory. Obviously, you want to max out 3. Playmaking is pretty self-explanatory. You want to have a 70 pass accuracy minimum on all builds. It basically is like Silver Bullet Passer from last year, except Bullet Passer isn't a badge. It's basically just bare minimum. I don't really like wasting much on pass accuracy because, to be honest, I don't even really have the ball in my hands. And when I do have it, I shoot it. So it's like, it doesn't even matter to me. Now, defense and rebounding. The main stats that I wanted was steal maxed out, obviously. Perimeter defense maxed out, obviously. Block maxed out, obviously. Defensive rebound maxed out, obviously, so I can get Hall of Fame rebound chaser. And then the rest, I put 89 interior defense, so I could have good enough interior D to get stops in the paint, occasionally make people miss dunks. I mean, obviously, in a perfect world, I'd have like a 95 or something, but that just costs way too much, and I don't feel like doing that. And then offensive rebound 88, it's not great, but you still have a high offensive rebound, and you have You have Hall of Fame rebound chaser to go with it, so you're still going to grab boards if you know how to grab rebounds. And that leaves you with 32 potential badge points. I put the rest of my badge points, my extra ones from the season rewards on defense. So I think I put 2 shooting, 3 defense, and I think the last one I get from this season, I'll probably end up putting on defense again. So that left me with, what, 35 and then 36 at the end of the season. For the physical, speed, 79, obviously you want to max out. Acceleration, you don't need maxed out. Acceleration only matters when the ball is in your hands. It does not matter off ball at all. I don't care what anybody tells you. Strength 76. I mean, yeah, you could leave it at like a 64, I think, on this build or something, but I wouldn't do that. I would like at least a little bit strength. That way I don't just get wormed and people break my box out and stuff like that. Like, you want to be strong, you know. 88 vertical, you want to be able to jump high, obviously, but vertical also costs a lot on this My Player builder, so having it maxed out takes a very big tax on your other attributes, so you don't want to do that. But 88, I think, is still pretty high compared to other power forwards. And the stamina 93, you don't need it 99, but you do need it in the 90s, so I just put it at 93, and there you go. These are the takeovers I mainly use. If I'm playing Prime, I think I'll put on Paint Intimidation, or honestly, it doesn't even really matter. You can put whatever you want for the second one, but you want Spot Up Precision for the first one. Now let me go ahead and show you guys the jump shot that I use. Now for the jump shot, I actually don't know if I even made a video on this earlier in the year. I might have, I probably have, but a lot of new people have been asking me for a jump shot, so I might as well put it in a newer video. The base O'Shea Brissett, that is by far, and this is not even a question, the best base for spot ups in NBA 2K23. It is the most consistent. You barely ever get sped up jump shots. You barely ever get load ups. Your timing barely ever changes. It's smooth. It looks good. It's not ugly. And it's fast. I think it's the fastest. It's either that or maybe LaMelo is a little bit faster. Maybe. I don't even think so. I just don't know, so I'm not going to say. But, yeah, I mean, O'Shea is by far the best jump shot base in the game. 4 spot ups to use. I would 100% recommend trying it. For the release 1 and 2, I put Oscar Robertson, because honestly, I'm going to be honest, Oscar just looks really good. But not only that, you see the release height is A+, and the release... the defensive immunity is also A+. And defensive immunity, I mean, that's obvious. You want to, listen, as a spot up, there are going to be shots that are going to be 4% covered, 3% covered, and stuff like that. And if you don't have an A+, they're going to be a lot higher. So I definitely would recommend using this just because of the defensive immunity. But there's also other jump shots that I've used before. Like my release 2, I've put as Reggie Bullock before, and I just basically kept it to where it was A+ defensive immunity, but I tuned it towards Reggie Bullock until it was like that. But I always keep O'Shea Brissett and Oscar Robertson as my main 2 releases in all of my jump shots. It gives you by far the best stats, and it also looks very good, so I would definitely recommend trying it out. Anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, comment, subscribe, all of that wonderful stuff. Thank you guys for trusting me to be the person you help copy your build. I hope you guys enjoyed the jump shot as well. Have a great day, stay safe, be yourself, and peace out.